What is going on, everybody? I go by the name of Kari, and I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on SneakerPhetish. Boy, do I have a story to tell you guys today. And we're talking about one of the most highly anticipated Jordan 1s to drop this year. It's a huge release. You've seen what it is in the title. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. Boom. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Air Jordan 1 Black Mocha. Now, at this point, you guys have already seen this sneaker 1,000 times. So what can I really tell you guys about this shoe that you don't already know? You guys have seen a lot of videos, seen a lot of unboxings and reviews. You know what it is, but we're going to take a look at the shoe, of course. And we're also going to go into a really crazy story about how I tried to get this sneaker and how at this very moment, I'm still trying to get the other sneaker from this pair. We're going to get into all that, but then we're also going to announce a very, very special giveaway for the channel. So without further ado, let's jump right in. All right, guys, starting with the upper of the sneaker here, it's an Air Jordan 1. It's really pretty simple when it comes to colorway and execution. Black toe color blocking on this one. I like the way that they did that. Obviously, you have the dark mocha, this really nice, soft, nubuck leather here, wrapping around the collar of the shoe and around the heel of the shoe. Very, very nice touch, not too much. On the lateral side of the sneaker, you're gonna get the classic black embossed ball and wings Air Jordan logo. You get this really nice cream colored, kind of off whitish quarter panel, and of course the same kind of regular grain leather wrapping around the collar of the sneaker as well. The leather is not bad. It's decent, but it's not the best leather we've ever seen before. It's passable for a Jordan 1. Same thing goes for the black swoosh on the lateral and medial side. It's pretty basic, but it's pretty decent leather quality. You also get black leather going all the way down the eyelets on the mud guards, and of course wrapping around the toe box of the sneaker as well. Taking a top down look at the shoe here, again, that nice leather on the toe box of the shoe, black standard laces on these. You got the white nylon tongue. As far as the tag on the tongue, it looks black as far as I can tell. It might be really, really dark mocha, but I'm pretty sure it's a black tag here with that same kind of off-white colored Nike Air. Everything else is pretty standard about the tongue tag. Sail colored midsole on these, pretty standard, nothing really different there. Black outsole on the sneaker, nothing really different there. And on the insole of the sneaker, a plain black insole with that white Nike Air OG logo on the heel. And that's pretty much it. I mean, there's really nothing really going on with the sneaker here, but let's all call this sneaker what it is. This sneaker is an exact derivative of the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1. It's the exact same colors, the exact same types of colors. The Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott used dark mocha, sail, black. This sneaker here uses dark mocha, sail, black. It's the exact same sneaker, except without the big reverse swoosh on the lateral side of the shoe, which was a lot of people's preference actually when it came out. Because honestly, pretty much the only thing that was off-putting to people about the Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott was the same thing that no longer exists on the Black Mocha Air Jordan 1. So in theory, this is the Travis Scott 1 done right. This sneaker literally looks like the sober version of the Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott. Like if you woke up from a dream and you all of a sudden were sober again and the sneaker looked normal, this is exactly what this shoe would look like. There's no big story behind these. There's no big historical aspect behind these. They literally, and they being Jordan brand, they literally saw the success, the massive success of the Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott, and they decided to make a derivative of the sneaker in mass quantities that they knew were going to be very popular. And it worked. It's a nice colorway. It looks really good. I love the nubuck touch on the back of the sneaker here. Really, really nice touch. But most importantly, if you want my opinion, this also speaks to how powerful the Travis Scott brand still is. And we've seen that with him teaming up with McDonald's, teaming up with Sony for the PlayStation 5. Travis Scott is putting his name pretty much on everything these days, and everything is continuing to sell out. But I wouldn't go as far as to say that it's the poor man's whatever. I really want us to get away from saying that any sneaker is the poor man's other sneaker, because honestly, these sneakers are not cheap. This is $200 a pop, and just because you may not have $1,800 to buy a Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 doesn't mean that this sneaker still is not pretty expensive, especially in the times that we're in right now. $200 can go towards a lot of things outside of sneakers. So this isn't a poor man's Travis Scott Jordan 1. It's a really nice black mocha Air Jordan 1 that just happens to look and feel exactly like the Travis Scott Jordan 1. But it doesn't mean that it's the poor man's version. It's just a different version. Now, let's talk a little bit about why I only have one sneaker in my hand still. So normally when I'm talking to you guys about the shoes, I actually have both shoes in my hand, the right and the left. The reason why I only have the right shoe in my hand is because at this point in time, I literally only have the right shoe. let me tell you a story. So here at SneakerPhetish, we do our best to bring you guys early looks and exclusive looks at the sneakers that are coming up that maybe have a lot of hype behind them, as well as hidden gems that maybe you guys have overlooked. I also do my best to bring you guys history about these sneakers, stories, hidden details, Easter eggs, things of that nature. That's why you guys rock with me, and that's why I continue rocking with you guys. So when the Air Jordan 1 Black Mocha was announced, I already knew that this was gonna be a big sneaker, and I wanted to get it to you guys. I wanted you guys to see it as soon as humanly possible. I'm a YouTuber. This is sneaker YouTube. It's all about who can get it the first and the fastest. It just is what it is out here. So because I knew that I wanted to show it to you guys, and I personally wanted to make sure that I guaranteed my own pair because I take L's on sneakers just like everybody else, I went over to GOAT to try to get myself an early pair of this sneaker, and that's where this crazy story begins. I went on GOAT and the prices were very, very high. If you're in the resale game, if you just watch prices on sneakers, you know that the prices on this sneaker about a month ago were extremely high. So I made a purchase around the end of September on this sneaker in this size, it's a 9.5 here, and I paid $667.56 for the Air Jordan 1 Black Mocha. That's how much I paid. So after choking down that money, going ahead and making this sale, I waited and waited for a few days, about 3 or 4 days, and the seller still hadn't shipped the sneaker. So I contacted GOAT to try to open up a case and see what was going on. Well, about a couple of days after that, I did get notification that the sneaker had been shipped to GOAT and that it would be authenticated and sent over to me. Fantastic. It means that I can probably still get the sneaker in enough time to do an early look and to give it to you guys, and we can really start dialoguing about this shoe. So I waited and I waited and I waited about another week and a half, and no updates as far as shipping, and the GOAT app was still showing that the sneaker was en route to be authenticated. They hadn't received the sneaker yet. So we had to open up a case, file a claim, and do a lot of things because, as you guys know that have dealt with GOAT, GOAT can be very slow when it comes to giving you your money back, filing a case, or actually closing a transaction on a sneaker. But eventually, after about 2 to 2.5 weeks of waiting and waiting and waiting, they ended up closing the case. Apparently the seller was a flake. It was a ghost order. I guess they just shipped the label, but they never sent the sneaker. Whatever, these things happen. But I was still pretty determined to get this shoe. Still wanted to show it to you guys. Still wanted to get my hands on it. So I reached out to a little boutique in Florida that's called Kicks Are For Us. Now, if you guys are not familiar with Kicks Are For Us, they are a legitimate sneaker boutique that's located down in Tampa, Florida. They got 2 locations. They do a lot of inventory and they get a lot of early sneakers in. So I took a look at their Instagram page and they said that they had these sneakers available in stock. So I went to their website, saw the sneaker. They had a 9.5. I went ahead and bought the shoe. Now, mind you, I'm still waiting to get my refund back from GOAT. So I still have over $667 out there, but I still went ahead and pulled the trigger on these for another $639.49. Like I said, prices were high. So at this point, I have now spent $1,307.05 on one pair of the Air Jordan 1 Black Mocha, just trying to get my hands on it. So I wait and I wait and I wait, and I still don't get shipping even from Kicks Are For Us about this sneaker. So I have to contact them. So I asked them, what's going on with this sneaker here? Well, apparently there was some sort of a mix up in their inventory. They didn't actually have the size, so they had a different size. They were trying to find my size. But long story short, I was speaking to somebody directly at the store. They said, we're gonna get the sneaker out to you. We're gonna overnight it to you. Everything is gonna be fine. We got the sneaker, we'll get it taken care of for you. Fantastic. So FedEx arrives, they overnight the package, I get the shoe, and this happens. I got 2 different size sneakers. The left sneaker was a size 9, the right sneaker was a 9.5. I had ordered a 9.5. The box was for a 9.5, so I had the box, I had the right shoe, but the left shoe was a different size. So I had to contact them yet again and try to figure out what's going on with the left shoe. So after a lot of apologizing yet again, they told me that they would send out the left sneaker after I sent them the incorrect left sneaker back down to Florida. Now they did give me the label, so I will give them that, but I sent that sneaker right back down to them. They have the sneaker now, and I am still waiting for the left shoe. And at the time of me filming this, they said that they were going to send the left shoe, but unfortunately, I still have not received the left shoe yet. So after spending over $1,300, I have one shoe from a full pair of the Air Jordan 1 Black Mocha. These are the kind of things that happen behind the scenes of sneaker YouTube. A lot of you guys don't really see what a lot of us go through trying to secure these pairs of sneakers. It's not always an easy thing to do to get your hands on pairs, especially early pairs of a sneaker. And part of the reason why I want to make sure I got my hands on a really legit pair is because sometimes when I have early pairs, you guys go crazy in the comments talking about you weigh this, you weigh that, you weigh that. So I said, you know what? I'm going to pay top dollar, as I always do for early sneakers, and get them from a reputable boutique or get them from GOAT so I could actually show you guys the receipts and show you guys all that good stuff so you know they were from a reputable boutique and all that kind of stuff. But didn't work out like that this time. Well, I guess it halfway worked out like that this time. But in this case, because of going through all that and all that money, I ended up with one shoe. But guys, listen, it is what it is. These things happen in the sneaker game. Sometimes you just got to take the L. You got to take it on the chin and you got to laugh at it. You got to keep it pushing. I got my money back from GOAT now, thank goodness. So now I guess I'm really only out the $640 that I spent on these. Now, that's an exorbitant amount of money considering that now this sneaker is worth about $300 on the market. And I'm just now showing you guys this sneaker the week of the drop, only a few days before the sneaker actually drops. But I don't know, I guess it's still technically early. One last thing about this shoe and Kicks R For Us as a whole. I'm not gonna tell you guys not to shop at Kicks R For Us. I'm gonna tell you guys that they're a bad business. I'm not gonna tell you guys that they're bad people. As a matter of fact, the young woman that I spoke with, she seemed really legit and like they were really trying to figure it out. I'm just gonna chalk this up to being a bad experience, a mix up, a problem with the website, the inventory, and the way that this sneaker happened. And these things happen in sneakers. And I guess this is just a lesson that I had to learn the hard way, and a lesson for you guys that you just got to stay on top of these things. Not everything is going to go your way. Make sure that you stay on top of these things. Keep up with your orders, keep up with your order numbers, and make sure that you see these things through to completion. They do a lot of good business. They've done a lot of good business with people, and they will continue to do good business. And who knows, maybe in the future one day I will do business with them again, and maybe I'll be here saying good things about the business. I don't know. But for today, this is where I am. It's unfortunate, but this is where we are. But I say all that to give you guys this big announcement. I don't want you guys going through what I went through, and some of you guys may still end up taking the L on this sneaker because from what I understand, there might be a healthy allocation of it, but it still might be difficult because I know a lot of people are going to be trying to double up and in some cases triple up. So here's the deal. I am announcing a giveaway for the Air Jordan 1 Black Mocha in both men's and grade school sizes. One pair, one winner. Here's what you got to do. First thing I need you to do is to click on that subscribe button. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. The second thing that I need you to do is to head over to Instagram and follow me over there on Instagram. Click the follow button, same name, SneakerPhetish. The last thing that I need you to do is to comment the word done and put your Instagram name down there in the comments below. Now, I'm verifying to make sure that you guys are doing what you're supposed to be doing. I am running this giveaway until my birthday, November the 15th. So this is actually going to be my birthday gift to one of you guys. I want you guys to get a pair of the Air Jordan 1 Black Mochas for free $99. I'm even covering the shipping. The winner will be able to pick whatever size they want in the Black Mochas, grade school or men's size. Again, one pair only, one winner only. We're going to do a random raffle either on my birthday or the day after my birthday, probably on the 16th. So you guys are going to have until the end of the day. So that's 11:59 p.m. I'm in Central Time. So we're going to make it Central Time to get your entry in. So good luck to everybody that's going to be entering to try to win themselves a free pair of the Black Mochas. Hopefully you guys win. But that's pretty much all that I got to say about this shoe. Now it's time for you guys to sound off down in the comments and let me know what you guys think about the Air Jordan 1 Black Mocha. Do these look exactly like the Travis Scott Jordan 1s? Do you guys think that these are just kind of dope all on their own without the Travis Scott 1 story behind it? What do you think? Are these a must cop for you? They're a must cop for a lot of people. So if they're not a must cop for you, if these are a hard pass, tell me why down in the comments. I'd love to hear. Of course, right down in the comments, make sure that you click on that subscribe button so we can welcome you into the SneakerPhetish family to make sure you don't miss out on any more heat that comes through like these, because I guarantee you I got a lot more heat on the way. And I promise that the more heat that I have, I'll make sure I have both the left and the right shoe. As always, I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on SneakerPhetish, taking a look at these with me, unboxing them with me for a couple of minutes. I go by the name of Kari. This is the right shoe only of the Air Jordan 1 Black Mocha. And until next time, I'm out.